Alright, so I'm back online, and from here, I want to clean up my pester tests just a little bit, maybe add a little verbosity. Yeah, so I'm working my pester tests, get some mocking working instead of the what if, and then we'll work towards building a real module. That's ultimately what we want, is a real module. So with that, I guess we can just kind of get started. Okay, so my pester tests are looking right here, and let's close this. All right, let's start with right here. We'll do mock, not convert. We got a command set ps breakpoint, and we'll return null. Actually, let's just return true. Error record. Let's try this. I'm kind of hacking on this guy, but okay. 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 Dot convert to a loader function. Invoke. Actually, let's just hop over here and do that. Yeah. Dot convert to invoke pester. All right. We're getting lots of output here, but it's still super noisy. I want to change that up and suppress those error messages. So how do I suppress what if? PowerShell suppress what if? I want the output though, not the. All right, let's go back to suppress. Suppress write host. Let's try that. All right, maybe that's a bad example. I was looking for the redirection options. Suppressed. I guess to redirect output. About redirection. Redirect. Verbose. Sure. And there's something simple. I generally just don't care to memorize these commands. That's all logging though. Oh, there it is. 4 down to that. So I think we can do is do something like, well, no, I guess if I do my mock, I don't have to worry about it, right? Actually, just take the what if off. All these now. Actually, let's just do this. Perfect. What happened was with this mock, right, I can now safely call this function and not worry about it actually setting breakpoints. That's all I was really doing with the what if. So I have what if support, but I don't need it. I'm not going to take it out because I may as well leave it in there. But now my test works. Okay, so from here, let's check this in. Right, get add -a, get commit -m, working tests, get push. Okay, so from now, I want to make a module. And I got a couple ways I can do this. I think we'll just crank this out the hard way, I guess. Let's do a new module directory. And let's move item, actually, cd module, call this guy public. Alright, that's what our tree looks like. So now I want to move item, convert to the destination of module public. Alright, tree, is it -f? Alright, so here's what my structure looks like right now. Is if I do, I'm creating a module. So this guy here will be my module with a public function. I need to create my the PSM1 and the PSD1 for this module. And then I need to add a build script. Is this overkill for this project? I gotta ask myself that. Am I doing it the hard way? Having only one function, I don't need a public folder, do I? But all my tests kind of depend on that for my other stuff. Like, I have this structure and this pattern, and am I like making it too complicated? No, let's go with the pattern. Okay, so from there, cd module, new module manifests. The path is here. We're going to call this guy ConvertTo-Breakpoint.PSD1. The author is, it's me, Kevin Marquette. And company name, root module will be convert to breakpoint.psm1. That look valid? Yeah, that's valid. And do I need anything else on these guys? Module version, I like 0.1.0. We'll do semantic versioning. And then anything else? PowerShell. Nope, that's good there. Okay. So now I've got that. Let's do a set content path PSM1 value coding UTF-8. There's some weird annoyances when you don't set it as that. Now let's open up PSM1 in VS Code. Normally, I have some cookie cutter copy and paste code to drop in here. But this is so basic, we're just going to do this. We're going to do it this time. We're going to do .ps script root public convert to breakpoint.psm1 ps1, and this will be my my dev module, right? I'm gonna create a build script that's actually gonna rebuild this. But why? I'll roll with it. All right. So now we have a tree. We actually have what would be a valid module. So if I do get remove item function convert, just like this, function convert to breakpoint. Okay, convert to doesn't exist now. So now I want to do a import module module slash convert to breakpoint.psd1 and get command module convert to breakpoint, and I've got a function. Yay! So now we actually have a valid module. And what do we do from here? I guess we gotta check it in, right? Get status, get add everything. I moved a file. I got 2 new files. Sounds good. Get commit -m. Now, so I've got my dev module done. I need to set up my build and release pipeline next. So I actually want this guy publishing to the gallery. And doing that, I'll create an actual build process that fires off my tests. And I have some other cookie cutter tests I'm probably going to drop into this project. But I guess let me create the module, git push. Yeah, so boom, we have a module. And with this, we could, I dot source the one file. That's kind of funny. I need to go try on what I do in my other modules, but I might have just a better loader. Since this is a single file module, I was so close to just placing the PS1 contents inside the PSM1, because it's almost overkill having an entire separate file just for a single function. And if there's one change I might make in the future is why I decided to stay with this old pattern. But that means I actually got to rebuild my PSM1 on publish. So decisions, right? I'm going to leave it the way it is because it's a model for other modules, and maybe that's my justification, is that as a learning tool, I can build it this way because this is how I build any other module that had more than one function. That pattern of having the functions in its own folder lets me test, makes it easier for me to check which functions should be exporting to make sure they're all exporting that should be. It allows me to check that I have pester tests for each function that's exporting, and it just gives me this nice clean list that I use in other stuff. So it's a pattern out of habit, and I know it makes my module a little bit more complicated, and that's why I'm struggling with it. I have a single function that I'm building into a module, and I'm worried that I'm overthinking it or overcomplicating it, but I'm good with that. So let's just wrap this video up right here, and I will come back here in a moment, and we will actually tear down we'll do the work to get like a build happening and script analyzer rules, and there's more stuff we can drop in this, but I think this is a good point to create our next video.